Welcome to this week's Yep Yeah Yes with Tamika and Marissa. New year, new us, new show.
Hello.
So Tamika, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. How's your cough?
I still have a slight cough, but I gotta say, I don't remember if I mentioned it for Christmas for our end of the year show, but my aunt gave me a humidifier, and it has done wonders. Wonders. I sleep like a baby.
A bebe?
Baby, hey baby.
Hey baby.
So it's definitely helped me out a lot. You know, I think I just have a perpetual cough, like allergies.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm around somebody that smokes or they smell like they smoke, or that kind of. It just gets it going.
Yeah. But I want to talk about some things.
Okay.
Diet, beauty, health, mindset, spirituality, family. I want to touch it all in the new year.
Okay.
I feel like it's reset time.
Reset.
Yeah. You've often been complimented on your
on what?
Ageless beauty.
Oh no, I did the other day. Somebody said something to me.
Bitch, shut the fuck up, because you get complimented all the effing time. Nobody believes you.
It seems that way, but it's not true.
Oh my god,
Marissa, people just it's not like I go around telling people my age. They just make assumptions about it.
But once they like, hey, how old are you? And you're like, I am. My gosh.
But it's not like I go deal with that, all the time. It's like
oh my god. Okay.
I'm dead serious. If it comes up, like, I'm giving my ID or something like that, you go get a drink.
Yeah.
But it's not like I drink all the time.
No.
So,
Okay.
I hired a new assistant, and we were talking. I forget how it came up. And I don't know what her specific ethnicity is, but she's Latina, Spanish, Hispanic. We still haven't decided which one.
Hispanic or Latino?
Okay.
She is Hispanic or Latino.
I don't know which part of the world she's from.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Not that I don't care, but anyway.
But yeah.
And I gave her the spiel. I was like, just because we cool, don't make us friends.
Oh, you did?
I do this all the time. Because I don't want people to start getting they start laughing and joking and everything. I'm like, yeah, I can hee-haw with you, but we're not friends.
Right.
And she's like, no, I get it. I was like, I don't want to come across mean. Just let you know.
But
anyway, and then, in the midst of the conversation, I told her that I'm going to be 45 this year. And she's like almost choked on her water. And I'm like, but look at you. You got a 12-year-old. And I was like, it's that melanin.
Yeah.
She's like, I know. She's like, it's something about brown girls.
Yeah.
I was like, yep.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, I do not go around. However, as of late, because I have two friends, including yourself, who agreed to do, before the new year, now we're going back to, what was it, December 17th.
Correct.
I asked you, and I asked her. Well, let me finish. I asked you, and I asked my other friend. Actually, I don't even remember which one I asked first. I just had I didn't go into it specifically, like, let's do this. I just knew for myself.
You was going to do it, and you're like, hey, let's have some camaraderie.
Because I realized that I started to gamble a little bit too much.
Oh.
And so I was like, well, let me not just give up gambling, make it a lifestyle change. Yeah. So I decided to give up red meat and sugary drinks. And I actually feel like it's had an effect on me because I'm drinking more water, and that can also help with making you look a little younger. Because you're
hydrated, your skin,
right. So I mentioned it to you, and I mentioned it to my other friend, and you guys were both like, yeah. So first, before I saw my other friend before I saw you after we made this decision.
Right.
And the bitch orders a Coke at dinner. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, that's right. She's like, I'm not gambling, though. I'm like, okay.
Listen.
So then, okay. So I was like, whatever. I'm not even going to, whatever. So then I go to your house, and you're like, I'm ordering Chinese. I'm like, all right, great. Get me shrimp and rice. And you're like, okay. So I pull up and get the plate. And the bitch has beef and broccoli. She got me my shrimp and rice too, but she proceeds to eat the beef and broccoli, or she ate it. I'm like, really, Marissa?
I ate the broccoli. I didn't eat the beef.
You ate it before I got there.
No, I hadn't eaten.
I asked you, did you eat? It's Chinese food. You ate before I got there. Yes.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
Because I ate by myself because everybody had eaten. I got there later
Oh,
than
right. Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, that's right. Well, I've been doing everything else. I'm like, okay.
No, I really have. I've cut out Coke, and that's really like the sugary stuff, and then like sugar to my coffee.
Yeah, but that
So I've
wasn't
been
the
having
plan.
the bitter
It was
lattes.
more than just that.
And no, but honestly, those are. I'm not a red meat eater anyway, so I haven't really eaten red
Shoot
meat.
to the next time I come to your house.
Oh my God, I thought.
And she making beef and broccoli.
I'm making beef and broccoli. There's something about you coming to this house that makes me crave beef and
So
broccoli,
then-
Holmes.
So I'm like, no, I don't want beef and broccoli, but I'll just have rice.
We had vegetable
She had
fried rice.
Vegetable fried rice, so I had that.
That was
and
delicious.
And she had some peppers. Was it peppers?
Sweet
yeah,
peppers.
sweet peppers.
So
So put it
delicious.
together, it came out really good. Shoot to the next time we see each other. We
But
go out
hold
to
on.
dinner.
I thought we was having a
Let me
drink that
finish.
day.
Let me finish. So we go to the Mexican restaurant. The bitch orders some kind of meal that includes beef. What the heck, that dip or something?
Tostones. But it
Tostone.
has everything else. It had chicken.
Yeah, but you still ate the beef, and
I
then you
did.
got a Kahlua Colada and a Coke. I'm like, oh, you tripling down on it.
Ain't no doubling down here.
She's like, I'm tripling. I was like, all right, well, you know what? Fuck both of y'all. Okay, I'm in it. Just like life, I'm in this by myself. So, new show, new year, new us. And that is why I live young, because I stay to my convictions.
That's
I drink my water. I don't have no kids or no dude telling me what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Not that you do. And Missy doesn't. I'm just saying. We live a different lifestyle, which affords me the opportunities to lie about my age if I choose, but I choose not to because telling the truth makes it look even better.
It does.
And so, how's your new year going so far?
It's going really well.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Tell me about it. What have you, or what are you committing to do to make the year better for yourself spiritually, however, your mindset?
So, having less articles of clothing, really dialing back the amount of clothes I own, dialing back the amount of shoes, dialing back the amount of cups of coffee. That's a big one.
What have you been putting in your coffee?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I've been putting milk, but shit's so fucking bitter, man.
But by the time you've had 4 sips, you're like, okay, I'm used to it, right?
Yeah, not like I crave the bitterness, but I'm sitting here like in a bitter hole right now because I found myself I'm gonna complain less, I'm gonna talk shit less, I'm gonna not like people less. Girl, the moment I tell myself do it less, I've been doing it more. I found myself today side-eyeing some chick who was talking in a meeting today, and I didn't realize my face was doing it.
This is supposed to be a good show, Marissa. Don't start talking we're focusing on the good stuff.
Okay.
We're not going to side-eye. The minute you find yourself side-eyeing, you're side-eyeing me right now.
No, I'm looking at the
No, I saw your
line of
eye
water.
go in my direction.
No,
Don't
I'm
even try it.
For real though, I'm looking at the line of water, like that.
Anyway.
And we're
Just-
watching the sunset, by the way.
When you make the decision, when you realize that you're side-eyeing somebody or you're acting in a way that you would look down on your children doing,
Oh my goodness.
that's when you make the concerted effort to change.
Yeah.
In that moment.
Correct.
So I don't want to hear about the side-eye girl because it gives it life. The side-eye moment
Gives it
life.
Oh, I got a new jade roller for my face.
What's that?
It's this little jade thing. It's a roller, and you roll it on your skin. It's supposed to promote blood circulation and all that stuff. I like it. It's cold. I do it in the morning on my cheeks, my forehead, and the line of my neck.
This show's
My
going
jawline.
downhill.
Oh, the jade roller? Bitch, what you got against a
I'm
jade
talking
roller?
about not the tools that we use, because we can talk about apparatuses that are making us, like a J roller, really.
A jade roller? No, but for real though, you gotta use it.
Okay.
It's the mantra and the habits. Bitch, just let me roll with my
Okay.
let me roll
Roll
with my
with your
jade
jade roller.
roller.
What are you doing? What are you doing spiritually? I mean, and intellectually, you've gone back to school.
Yes.
So you're focusing on that because you want to make yourself more accessible or try to get a better job in the field that you want to be in.
Yep. Yes, I love what I'm studying right now. It's really, really interesting, and I really do enjoy it. Spiritually, but spiritually, it's the amount of things that I own that I'm filtering through. So I'm like dusting up the karma, getting some good karma going, donating, getting rid of, filtering through, and it feels really good.
That's
very
that's
cathartic.
always helpful when you make a move. When you
Yeah.
move, you get to see. It's like, wow, I haven't worn this shirt in 3 years.
Nope.
Why do I still have it?
Girl, you better let it go.
Speaking of shirts, so I'm going through. I'm getting all my clothes ready for my trip to the Bahamas,
Dun, dun, dun.
and I come across 2 R. Kelly shirts.
Oh, what you gonna do, boo?
I'm done. I was gonna donate them. I was like, no, I throw them away.
What did you see that clip of him where it's like he was in on the game?
On what game?
The game with the whole like that he was in on the show. The Surviving R. Kelly.
I don't understand.
He's saying that he was part of that show. He was part of the production of that show of
Game, the TV, the rapper, the game?
No, like part of the whole, like all of this that we see, this Surviving R. Kelly, he had a hand in it. Like this is a game to him. He made millions off of this. He's part of this game. Did you see that circling?
No.
I don't know if it's true or not, but that he was part of it. Anyway,
He's not part of it. He can tell himself whatever he wants to tell himself. The woman that directed it, and not directed it, but put it together, Dream Hampton. She's been around for decades. Like anybody that's like into hip hop knows who she is, and how, like, she's a journalist, and she's been around. Talking to Source magazine back when it first started, Vibe magazine, she wouldn't be in on it with him. You know what I mean? It's just he's just full of it because he's like grasping at straws if he actually did say that. And so anyway, going back to the New Year, New Us, that means removing him from. I haven't
Your
deleted his
catalog.
songs, anything like that. It's like I already own them. Like whatever. You know what I mean? Do I have to listen to them? No, I don't. And it's you have to make the concerted effort. Like one of my favorite songs he did was with my favorite artist, and it's like if it comes on my iPod, do I listen to it? You know what I mean?
You skip
it's like
or you
one
play?
Of the, I have to deal with that when the moment comes. But in this new year, it's about really thinking about other people, having more compassion for other people, whether they know you are having that compassion or not. I want to be able to give a little bit more, without other people knowing, and not necessarily bragging about it. Sometimes I have a tendency to do something nice for somebody, and then post it on social media. I want to be more conscious of doing things without having to let everybody know.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Although,
okay,
I can't, in a lot of ways, like, I want, like, if I'll be honest, like, I want recognition, but on the other flip side of it, too, I want other people to stand in my shoes and do the same thing and realize how important it is. But it's about determining which one takes precedence, and if my need to be appreciated takes precedence over my need for other people to follow in my shoes, then I don't need to post it on social media.
Right.
Feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, boo.
So I want to be more giving, loving, more open-minded about other people, more accepting, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And drink my water. I do miss a burger, though. I do miss the slots. I gotta tell you, I miss a hot chocolate. I miss it.
My mouth is watering.
I miss a hot chocolate.
I've never wanted to gamble more than I do right now. And
Well,
I'm
you
not a
didn't give
gambler.
up gambling. That was me and my other friend. Because
But I'm not a gambler. I just don't. For some reason,
Right,
you're
right, that's
talking,
what
and
I'm
I'm like, I really want a bacon cheeseburger,
let's not.
fountain Coca-Cola,
I brought it up, but please let's not talk about it.
and $20
Because
at some
I'm
slots.
actually more removed from beef than you are. So I think you had some 2 days ago. Was it 3 days? When was the last time probably had it since then?
Last week. No, when I saw you last week.
That was some good Mexican food too.
My
I
mouth
had
is
some the
watering.
next day. My rice and
That
my
was
pork.
good.
Oh,
poor.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I want to ask you something.
Am I boring you?
No. I just had a long day today with work, and it's just like it was weighing heavy on me today. It's like, people are have needs. People have needs. People have different a spectrum of needs, and it was a heavy day. I want to ask you something. When somebody does something nice for you, are you able to just accept it, have gratitude, and keep moving? Or are you uncomfortable?
It depends on the situation. I'm uncomfortable when they are there watching me to open it or accept the gift.
Yep.
Because now I gotta, either pretend that it's the greatest gift I've ever gotten.
That's the worst.
Or feel incredibly nervous because it's a great gift.
That's
and I don't want to get
the worst. Yeah.
I've gotten some gifts in the past that were like, I'll be honest, like I'm a hard person to please. And a lot of times I pretend like it's great. Like the gift is great, and I'm happy. Like most of the gifts that I get, I use them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you have your expectations high. So now it's about my life in the past few years, like the last 5 years or so, has been about tapering my expectations. You know what I mean? So I just, I don't expect much.
It sucks. Okay. I don't expect much.
So when I get something great, I'm like,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's like on another level where I'm like completely flabbergasted. Like I gotta tell everybody, like, look what I got.
Oh, look at this. I was thinking of you. Remember the story? The story you told me about, like, this is.
Please don't say something that's gonna be like.
No, it was adorable when you were a kid. Remember you wrapped everybody's stuff for Christmas?
Oh, their own stuff.
Yeah, their own stuff.
Yeah.
They were looking for it, but they were so happy to receive it.
Yeah.
I think you carried that feeling into adulthood.
Yeah.
Because you're joyous at gift giving.
I am.
But I think about that as, like, every once in a while I think about I can picture you as a kid being so oh, my bathrobe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you like it?
I don't know, it's a gift.
Well, you were a kid.
Yeah.
But it was
like nobody was taking me shopping.
No.
But it's definitely, it's like if I could bottle up that kind of joy and carry it with me every day, I would. And I guess in a way I do, because I remember it.
Yeah.
So in a way you do. It's just, you have to reflect on it more often. Reflect on the good times more than, the bad times.
It's so funny too, because I think about that often. Oh, that's why I brought it up. I think about that often because you gave one of my kids a submarine, and they're very, very happy with it. And I find myself like trying to remember to find the moment to let you know that they're enjoying something.
Yeah, you always send me pictures of them,
using said item. But it's just funny because it's like yesterday he had the submarine, but there's like one part that comes off and it like makes all the noise. Mm-hmm. And like one person wanted to play with the one, and it was cute. Like everybody was.
And the funny thing is, it's supposedly made for kids like 4 years younger than him.
But it's very much enjoyed.
When you like something, you like something.
Yeah.
Those whole age things, I don't really like to follow them too much. It's all based on your own kid.
Yeah. Although, yeah, toys are weird.
I'm boring you?
No, I told you I had a really heavy day.
Every time you yawn, I'm going to say that.
Well, nobody else knows I'm yawning.
Well, it's not. You can tell because your voice. You're like, oh, I don't know.
I think about these so some chick at work, she gave me two pairs of sneakers that didn't fit her. Like she ordered. I talked about this before. So I'm wearing.
Not on the show though, but with me.
Oh yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. So she has these two pair of sneakers that two Nikes that she ordered them, but they just were too small. They were cut too small. So I wore the second pair today, and she was like, "Oh, you like them? I have another pair for you." And she was like, "And it's it's black with pink." And I was like, first of all, pink is my favorite color. She's like, "It's like a hot pink though." And I was like, oh my god. On the inside I'm like, even better. But anyway, I was remember I told you about these green and white Reeboks that I had when I was a kid? I felt so fly with these sneakers, which is I think one of the reasons why I don't really buy sneakers, because it's not that we didn't have money to buy name brand or whatever sneakers, but it was it's sneakers. You're gonna scuff them up, dirty them and throw them out anyway. So it wasn't a big thing for us to have these really expensive sneakers or really in brand sneakers. So I guess maybe as an adult, I just never really bought sneakers. But
Right.
I was thinking about it today, like, this bitch gave me 2 pairs of sneakers. I was like in gratitude today.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and they're nice, and they're so comfortable.
I can't wear Reeboks.
No?
No, I used to rock them all the time, and then Ain't No came out with Jay-Z and Foxy Brown, and that ruined it. A song ever ruin it for you?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be with them Reebok bros. You made it known who your wife was. You know what I'm saying?
Reebok bros.
I'm like, I don't want to be a Reebok broad, you know?
Reebok broad.
Meanwhile, it's like, ain't nothing wrong with being a Reebok broad. Everybody can't be rich,
No.
and Reeboks are expensive. Like, when I was coming up, they were expensive for me.
The ones that, the plain all one color, right?
Yeah,
With the little thing on the
just
side.
in general. Like, if you didn't get, there was like the Reeboks, Nikes, of course, but Nike, I feel like it wasn't really until like Jordan era where it really became like explosive.
Yeah.
Prior to that, it was just like, there wasn't really
sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just made me think of that when you said Reebok. I'm like,
But I just think about these red and green high top Reeboks. They were like so fly. I felt so cool with them.
yeah,
But I had to be like 8.
Reebok broad.
A Reebok broad.
So what else do you think in this new year? Is there anything that you want to do for you? And I'm not talking about things that you want to do for your family, your children. I want to go. Whatever you want to do with them. I'm talking about for you to make yourself better. There was the quote that I sent to you. I texted you the other day. I forget what that quote was. I think you can look it up if you still have it. But is there anything that you want to do for yourself to kind of make yourself better within so that you can really achieve that happiness?
I know this is so stupid. I texted you a picture of my handwriting the other day, and it's like I really want to work on my handwriting.
Okay.
No, it's for personal reasons.
Right.
Because I'm a horrible speller. That's number 1. And I have terrible handwriting. That's number 2. But I think letter writing is such a beautiful thing to receive. Like a handwritten letter, handwritten note. I think they're just so magical and beautiful. A postcard, something. So I really want to work on my handwriting, which I have been. And my spelling is going to be my spelling. It is what it is. But, you usually have your phone to double check that. But I really want to work on my handwriting. And then I really just want to work on my personal education. Because education has always been something very personal for me. Like, of all the things that can be taken away from you, people can't take away the things that you know.
Right.
And that to me is education. It's just such a powerful thing. And it's a personal thing. That's something that you have to work on yourself. And just continuing my education. Being in grad school is it's such a blessing. I feel really good about it.
Those are key components, and if that's what you feel is gonna, bring about your happiness, then you gotta pursue it.
Yeah.
What was the quote?
Nothing has a stronger influence psychologically on a child than the unlived life of a parent. I want to say that again. It's from Carl Jung. Nothing has a stronger influence psychologically on a child than the unlived life of a parent.
When I sent you that, I thought about you specifically because I find that there are often times where you become introspective to the extent where the things that you should be, you focus on yourself and the things that you want to do without actually doing them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you have these ideas about what you want to do in life, but you never pursue them because you allow the needs of your children to trump your needs.
I know.
And that's not good.
Yeah.
Because there's going to come a point in your life where the kids are going to go off and make their own lives.
Yeah.
And you're going to be stuck there like, damn.
With myself, and time has gone.
Yeah.
There's nothing more precious than time.
I think about my mom often because I'm like, she wanted to be a writer. And she still writes in her journal from time to time. But I wonder, what could she have become had she made the priority to put herself first and not, her abuser. and not,
Yeah.
not those kind of things, and just focus, not worry about money and, not having, but focus on, the things like that. I sometimes I find myself getting into that pit of like, oh, excuse me, like, what am I, I need the money to do this. Like, even when it comes to school, I want to get my MFA, and I think about like, okay, I'm going to pay for this. Do I use all my savings to pay for that? Every week I'm like, do I quit my job and go after the things I want to do? You know what I mean? So
right.
I think when it comes to you and your children, it's important for you to go after the things you want in life.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're going to base their life on.
Yeah.
What they see.
Yeah.
They see mommy's doing it. Mommy, she's there for us, but she's also not just sitting at home.
Yeah.
And just, she had, like, what are her interests?
Yeah.
So I'm glad you went back to school.
Me too.
Focusing on that. That's important. It's important.
And you know what else I've been trying to do? Be outside more.
That's good.
Not like in my fortress of solitude.
Well, you live by the beach, so you better be outside.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no,
You ain't
but
got
I
no
mean, like,
excuses.
no, like, I called you last Friday. I know it was last minute, but it was like, hey, what are you doing? Like, I don't do that because
No,
I'm always
that's why I was like, when you asked me, I
you
was
okay?
like, I really thought, I was like, oh my gosh, she got in a fight or something, with like an argument with
Yeah.
someone. I really thought something was wrong, and I was like, and I felt bad that I was like not around, that I could really.
No, we went out the next day.
No, I know, but in that moment,
it's so funny to me because it's like I remember at points in my life where like my mom always dragged me and my brother to everything. Like if my mom says, oh, she missed out or she put her life aside for me and my brother, I would be like, you need to suck it, you're a big fat liar. That's how I feel. That's my perspective. She's not here to confirm or deny, so who knows. But I'm always very like, people don't want to be around me and my kids, and like they're bothered or whatever. I just so many different things. So but that's
your assumption.
That's
too.
my assumption. Yeah, but you continue to reiterate to me, that's on you. You don't want to bring them. That's on you. That's not on anybody
You've
else.
always been, since they were babies.
Yeah.
You're like, I need my TT time, and that's fine.
That's all fine and well, but at the same time,
I want to hang out with your kids.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Now, do I want to go out? Do I want to say, let's go to a bar and get something to drink? And then you're like, obviously I want to have like girlfriend time too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want to be able to do both.
Right.
I don't want to exclude your kids. And if I say like, if I say to you like, the kid's coming, it's not about like, I don't want your kids around. No, but you get very defensive.
Because it's personal.
Right.
Like
but it has nothing to do with that. Who's
the lady on Oprah who says like, you pass your kids, you don't want to pass your kids through the wound, you want to pass them through the womb. And I remember that saying because I'm like, I definitely
like that. That's a good one.
I definitely have my own hang-ups when it comes to like me as a mom and everything else.
Yeah. True that. You want to transition?
I do.
What are we transitioning to? Yeah, that's trending. What are we going to talk about? Things that make us nervous about the government shutdown.
Thank you.
She's supposed to be reading it, but my handwriting is really bad, so I wrote it. But I asked you beforehand because you read everything, and you're like, yeah. So what makes you nervous about the government shutdown?
First, fuck all. One of the things that makes me truly nervous is that, first of all, the economy is going to tank. These are people that genuinely can't pay bills. A lot of people live paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
Everybody doesn't have 6 months, 3 months worth of savings.
Somebody said something. One of the analysts on TV, they were like, quick, just a thought. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, then you're not middle. What do you call it?
Middle class.
Middle class.
Yeah.
You're not middle class if you're living paycheck to paycheck. So
no.
Let's get that straight. If people are living paycheck to paycheck, they are not middle class. If people got to quit or take these days off from the government so they can do a part-time job to pay the mortgage that's coming up, the rent that's coming up, whatever it may be.
But I also think that systematic underlying racism, people call themselves middle class to make themselves feel better. Mm-hmm. But be clear, you're not, and that's okay.
Right.
That's okay.
Susie Orman used to say you need to have 8 months of security. That means 8 months of the ability to pay all of your bills.
Yep.
Your mortgage, your car, like everything. Your life, like whatever it takes to
it is
live
right
a
now.
month.
8 months worth of that.
Now imagine.
Nobody has that.
Nobody has that.
Nobody
I'm lucky if I have 4 months of it. And that's
amazing.
And that's a
lot. And that's amazing. That's a lot.
That's why I'm like debating about, do I quit my job? And it's like, really, Tamika, like, you need to get I need to get more money than that.
Yeah.
Into savings. But anyway.
But be that as it may, but all these people, like, you know, you're tanking the economy right now. These are people that are in true austerity measures. But not only that, it's the ripple effect, because you might not feel it now. We're gonna feel this 8 months from now. Mm-hmm. We're gonna feel this 10 months from now.
It's gonna be crazy. I guarantee you, people are gonna lose their homes.
Of course, they're gonna lose their homes.
And like you said, it's a ripple effect. It's not gonna only affect the people affected directly by the government shutdown, but it's people outside, people that, like, you see the garbage piling up. It's like,
I'm telling you right now, the dirtbag who does the whole, like, you lost your house because of 2-week paycheck. Any dirtbag that has the nerve to say something so brazen, so bold, and so disgusting needs to go suck a fat one.
Why do you have to be so gross?
No, because you know why? Because there's a lot of people out here right now thinking, like, it's 2-week paycheck. But that's what it is right now, so far. It's adding up. If you lose a lot of people lose their house for less.
Yep.
You know,
they're already behind on a car note.
Exactly.
Already behind on a mortgage.
And that's the thing about, like, when you don't have no money, first, everything costs 10 times more, because now you have racked up late fees and interest and all this other stuff. Like, you ain't got no money. How the fuck am I supposed to be paying you all this extra fees and fines and interest? And
right.
It's just ridiculous. But I just really don't want to hear anyone say, "Oh,
there's going to be a lot of people
house over 2 weeks."
But yes. What if you do say that? What if they do say that?
Well,
are you going to really say anything? Or are you just going to be like,
I'm going to be mad at
internally,
very salty internally, very salty.
You're loud on the podcast. I want to see this. I want to set you up. Watch me set you up. I'm gonna set your ass up. You're gonna see it come. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be watching too. You know, I'm gonna get that on video, y'all. I'm gonna see how bitch act in real life outside of the podcast. Step to a real mofo. Let me see that. But anyway, the thing that kind of makes me nervous about the shutdown is the fact that, like, TSA workers ain't getting paid.
Yeah. Like,
we're talking about, like,
Leah, you
know, they just let somebody put on there that they was it was going through security or whatever, and somebody said they had something, and this TSA, they claimed the TSA workers shrugged their shoulders like, whatever. They don't care.
She's not getting paid. How are you gonna, like? How are you? She's not getting paid. She's not being shown, or he or she is not being shown the respect. Right? No, but you're not being shown the respect that you deserve for showing up anyway. So how dare you?
The whole thing is crazy. It should not go. I don't understand. Like, I don't want to get into the deep politics of it all, but to be honest, when Congress presents something where it's like, we open up so that the employees get paid, but, you know, we will still, you know, discuss the other things.
Right.
But as long the one part of it where the employees get paid,
right,
why should that be a discussion?
Yeah. I
don't understand. And on top of it, this Congress, if y'all are real, if you damn liberals and Democrats are really about being socially conscious and aware and care about the American people, y'all need to put together a real agenda where you agree to not take a salary whenever there's a government shutdown. If you really about it. What?
I like that idea.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I call myself I traditionally vote Democratic, and if that's what they really stand for,
that's the thing. It's like all these senators and Congress people, they have such a great salary. They have the best medical benefits and dental benefits, but always claiming for other people. Like, if all this healthcare that you don't need it, then don't take it.
Right.
Then you don't take it.
Right.
Oh, all these people not getting paid, you don't get paid.
You don't take it.
You don't get paid.
And your family.
And your family.
And
you
your mama
don't
and
get
your cousin
paid.
and your sister
you
too.
Don't get paid. Everything else, everybody else has to eat the shit for. You don't get it either.
Sorry. That's my chance.
No, I like it. I like it.
Shout out to Outkast. There's always a song, you know.
Always, but shouldn't there
I
always
think
be?
it was. Anyway, so yeah, that definitely makes me nervous. I've made a concerted effort not to look at my stocks and my 401k. I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't want to even see it. I have
Yeah.
not looked. Usually I used to, I always go in there and, take a look to see what I'm going to buy and, sell or whatever. And I'm like, I don't even want to look. Not that I'm retiring anytime soon, but
still,
it could really have an effect.
yeah.
I remember a mutual friend of ours lost $75,000 in 2008.
Yeah.
Like 2007, 2008,
Uh-huh.
when we were about to have the crash because of the stock market plunge. And it's like, I don't want to go through that.
No.
I like, if there's something in this world that can be sit in a mindful bliss or mindless bliss, is that what it is? Then that would be it, because I know, however, whatever the stock market is today, it's not going to be the same when I retire.
No.
So I don't want to even think about it.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Correct. What are you, your aunt right now?
Yep.
Nelly? Shout out to Nelly.
Correct.
But what else gets you nervous about the show? Anything else that you think about? Does the military people, do they get paid?
From what I know, yeah. Oh, you know what else makes me nervous? Not this government shutdown. No, I'm digressing. Never mind.
Thanks. Save it for next week.
Sorry.
If we have it next week, because this show is going downhill and I can't commit. I'm over.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
This
is a government shutdown.
This
show
look,
is
if
a
the government
show.
shut down, the Yep, Yeah, Yes podcast got to be shut down too. We shut down in solidarity. When they reopen, we reopen. How about that?
Okay.
Really?
No.
Okay. We got to talk about stuff. We got things to say.
I got a lot of shit on my mind.
They ain't got nothing to do but listen to us, right?
Exactly.
Hopefully they got part-time jobs. I'm hiring, by the way. If you know my personal info, reach out to me.
DM your girl.
Minimum wage has gone up in New York City, and that's the only amount I'm giving you. I'm not giving you any dollar more.
That's it.
However, on Long Island, minimum wage went up too, and I am giving you $1 more. So holla at your girl.
Hey.
But yeah, I don't know. The wall makes me nervous.
The damn wall.
Ain't no wall in Canada.
Ain't no way they gonna have a wall.
All right, Aretha.
I wish I could sing like Aretha.
But anyway, we're digressing. This is a short show today.
Oh.
We didn't even make it to 40 minutes.
Okay.
Hi, Miss Canizaro.
Oh my God! What's going on?
You're playing with your. This is what happens when you start being on your phone instead of listening to the.
Oh my
being
God!
on the podcast.
I don't know
I'm
what's
over
wrong
it.
with me. Okay, sorry.
Yes, I need you to give a heartfelt apology to our listeners right now
I
for ignoring
apologize.
them and being on your phone and checking your voicemail, checking your text message, checking. Go ahead.
Well, go check
I'll
it,
wait.
boo. I
wait.
apologize. Sincerely, I apologize. My mind got caught down into that rabbit hole because I wanted to digress, and I needed a moment of pause. I apologize. Not an excuse. I'm just letting you know what happened. I apologize.
Just so y'all know, I'm not always calling her out for no reason. She just got caught out there. The proof is in the sound.
It really was. Can't believe it. Well, all right then.
It was good talking to you this week.
Was it though? I feel personally attacked.
Really? I'm sorry.
A little bit.
Well,
I'm sensitive
you gotta
today.
deal with it.
No, I'm a little sensitive today, I have to say.
Hey, it is what it is. Thank you all for joining us on our first show of 2019. Hopefully it'll be a lot better going forward and more concise.
I want to know what everyone's resolutions are. I don't want to hear about losing weight. I want to hear about stuff like we're adults now. Like
adults lose weight.
No, I get that. No, but everybody, like, listen, your personal health isn't a daily journey, fortunately and unfortunately. But I want to know, like, hey, what's the plan here? Are you putting like Susie Orman says, 8 to 10 months of savings? This is the savings that you don't touch, not the savings that you use to buy them shoes that you like. This is the savings that you don't touch and you rack up. So what's going on? What's the plan here? What's your 2019 resolution? But this is like, now you're changing your ethos here. Now we're going to speak to the core of who you are. Are we going to cut out, GMO foods? Are we no longer eating red dye? Are we putting this...
That's a thing?
Yeah,
red
you know
dye?
how like red, like in Doritos, that red food dye?
What about red wine? That too?
No, because it comes from grapes. but maybe we want some organic, non-GMO. But are we going to do the 8 to 10 months worth of savings? The savings that we don't touch, the savings that we put, once we have our 8 to 10 months, now we can drop down the percentage that we put into it every month from 5 to maybe 2.5, or maybe from 10 to 5. Let's think about that. What's our debt? What's our debt to income ratio? What are we putting out? Because remember, you need to invest in yourself before you invest in others. So credit cards, bring that down to 2. Make sure the limit's not more than $15,000 on each. And if it's not $15,000 on each, maybe let's work on getting that limit up, but the balance lower. Let's think about that. Let's purge things, but see if we can sell them to help pay for these things. How's our car looking? Do we want a new car? Let's get, not a $1,000 payment, a down payment, or $500 down payment. Let's get a $5,000 down payment. Let's make that monthly payment lower. Let's make that monthly payment higher so we can pay it off quicker and have no car payment for a little bit. Let's think about things like that. Let's shop around our insurance, our homeowners, renters insurance, house insurance. Let's think about that. That's what I want. That's what I want 2019 to be. I want it to be bettering your personal financial portfolio, your mental health, your physical health, your overall well-being, how people perceive you, how you perceive yourself. Remember, what we give out is what we're going to get. So if you speak to someone in truth, in respect, and in honesty, that's what you're going to get back. Some individuals can't be held to that standard, but now we have to put them in that bucket, and that's okay. We can still be friends with those people, but let's figure out what we're going to do.
You really trying to make up for that fucked up phone call, ain't you?
A little bit, I have to say.
You're like, self-care.
Self-care. A little bit. You should have let me keep rolling with it, because I had a few more things on my punch list, but okay.
Oh my God.
A bitch is trying.
Struggle City is no more. We are here, and we are dears.
But that's what I want. I want January to be, let January be the punch list. Let January be our to-do list.
Sounds good.
And make it a plan.
Self-care for me. Finance second. Third. Finance third. Self-care, family, and finance. That's my goal 2019.
My 2019 mantra is less.
We gonna stick to it. Hold each other accountable.
I got you, boo.
Yeah, we see about that.
Oh my God.
We see.
Less.
All right, y'all.
This is best.
Shout out to you.
Bye.
Wait.
Oh.
Where can they find us?
Yep, yeah, yes, 18 on Twitter and Instagram.
Wait, do we have to change that to 19? No, we started in 2018, so we'll keep it.
Keep it.
18 was, the year.
Was the year, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, yes, 18.
All right, cool. Twitter and Instagram, you said, yeah.
Yeah, and share.
And share.
Like, share.
And shout out to Missy. She gave us a great feedback. I'm actually going to post it. I got to take a screenshot.
Okay.
And, yeah. Anyway, thanks, y'all.
I like that feedback.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Definitely.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Oh, wait.
What?
Tamika.
I'm enough.
I love you.
I love you too.
And you're enough.
And you're enough. Bye.